What's good? Chaotic Nation, it is your boy Chaos here. Welcome back to Pokemon Uranium. We got an egg hatching. I spent literally 20 minutes running up and down the beach, running up and down the city, trying to get this egg to hatch. So finally we get it. Let's see what we got. I have no idea. I was just about actually to look it up. We get a nothing. Okay. Grass electric type? I'm gonna call you Flubber. Don't ask me why. Flubber. Alright, let's take a look at Flubber here. Level 1, of course. How we doing? Grass and electric. Okay. Mild nature. That's actually really good for the team in chlorophyll. I think I want to keep Flubber on the team, so let me officially add it to the team here. Grass and electric. It'd be cool. Be great for this gym. Really great for this gym. We just have to train it up. To be fair, we need to train up the team anyway. And one more thing that I did off screen is I got some mystery gifts. Your USB shots. I've received a gift for you. Here you go. Aromatic herb. The Destiny Knot. The sachet. And our last gift, which is Erebus. Erebus actually is a Pokemon. The rest of them are items. Two of them are evolutionary items that weren't available in the base game and were patched in. And Erebus is a free static encounter that we get because, you know, it's given to us. So I was looking up gifts because instead of having to grind all the way through lottery place, I was going to just do the gift, get the Pokemon, and continue from there. But that doesn't work anymore, so no. But we do get the Erebus, who's an Ice-type Pokemon. I believe it evolves into a Ice Ghost-type Pokemon. It is Adamant-natured, and it knows Doom Desire, Destiny Bond, Shadow Claw, and Whirlpool. So I believe it'll become an Ice Ghost-type down the road. But this is a fun little Pokemon we get to have on the team. With Spell Tag, at some point anyway. I'm not going to use it now. I do want to use our newest member. And then we need to look at Beale Beach Gym. Because I need to know what the gym level is before I continue forward. We get a Nuppin from an egg. It's level 1. You can buy an Alton, a Kaidamuck, a Braylip, a Barand. Oh, we could get a Barand too. And a Traction, which I think I want to kind of get the Traction. Also, we were most likely going to get a Magikarp at 70%. I need to know what the gym leader is, please. It's not telling me anything about the gym leader. I did not even say anything close to Alexis. Stop. Stop being that person. City gym. Let me just look at the gym. Gym leader's a water type trainer, that much we know. At least the gym is water type. Callie has level 26 and 28. It's gonna be a problem. My assumption is that she's gonna have a Cockerand or its evolution as her ace. I just looked at the levels real quick. Don't need this chance. We gotta think about like what we've seen. So like why am I in my... I clicked onto my game dashboard. So she's probably going to have that snail thing. The coconut crab. Maybe a full rog. And something else. But I kind of want to get the Tracton. I also need to train desperately. Because 26 and 28. We are so underleveled. And we have two Pokemon that just joined the team that are very, very much underleveled as well. The thing is, if I'm going to do a Trackdown, I think I want to add it to the team. So, I'm actually going to spend the day grinding through that. And, yeah. You get to watch me do more Voltorb Flip. So, question of the day. Have you ever played Minesweeper? Do you like Minesweeper? Or we could do the lottery and just get really lucky. Because this is also a way to do this. So, Minesweep was fun. I just wasn't good at it ever. So that's always cool. There is a way to do this. That you can get it like every time. But I don't remember how to do it well. And I'm also losing money as I'm doing it. That works. I'll get 10 from it. I know, I never really liked Minesweeper as a kid. I was also really bad at it, so that didn't help. But, you know, Voltorb Flip I actually kind of enjoy. Now that I'm older and I understand how to play Voltorb Flip, I feel a lot better with it than I once did. So, I don't know if anyone else is was really bad at it, learn how to play it. Let me know in the comment section below. I don't know if I hit the timestamp for that, so let me just double timestamp myself just to make sure. And hopefully we can get ourselves some fun stuff. So we get 2 points for if we get a... So getting the berries are actually something really good for us. So we get points from it at least. And if we can line up 2 in a row, that's really good. Oh, we got 2 7s. Unfortunately, we didn't get the first one. Well, that worked out, I guess. It's just gonna be me doing this all day. Is this really what you want to do all day, Chaos? I don't know. Kind of just mash. I think mashing A might be our fastest way of getting through this. It also is probably the most riskiest way because there's really no guarantee that you're gonna get anything you want. You're just kind of smashing it. I don't remember how much it costs to play. It costs 3 to play. So we've essentially been making net every time we played it. It's like that win just cancels out the one this one and the one before it. So that's all it's doing. So we're slightly making progress, which is good, I guess. But also, if we want to hit the 7s, we want to hit the triple 7s. So that's what we really want. Of course, it's what we really want. I don't know if it's gonna be faster to do this with Voltorb Flip. Honestly, I think I'd have better chances with Voltorb Flip. So I'm gonna go play that. So the red machines are the slots, and then this is Voltorb Flip, which Chaos is actually okay at. I just have to kind of focus a little bit. I know I did like a video of it in one of my other series. I don't remember which one, but yeah, one of the other series. Maybe it was Heart Gold. Yeah, Heart Gold, because I was grinding for TMs and stuff. We also know this is not a Voltorb, so that's good. 3 and 2. We're just trying to find the last one. So 4 and 2. That means you have to be something, right? 6 and 1. We already have 3, so 3. Let me just do some math here. 3 and 1 gives me 4, and I have to have a 2 somewhere, so this has to be that's not a 2. Oh, one of them is another 1. So that was dumb. That was a dumb move. As we're going up, 7. So there has to be this one. And that's all the points. Yeah. Level 1's really easy. And I earned 36 coins for that. That didn't take too long, so if I can master that, will be good. But also, I have to get to a really high level, like a really high number of coins. So the harder this gets, I mean, I guess the better. But still, it's gonna suck a little bit because we're gonna have to spend some time, you know, trying to get coins. One of these is a 2, 3 and 3. So we know this row kind of is useless. That's definitely a Voltorb. The good part is we can kind of pick. The top row is one of them has to be a 2, and then the rest are 1. One of them has to be a 2, and the rest are Voltorbs. So we just have to find the row with the 2 without the Voltorb in it. 5 and 1. So this looks like a prime number here. Also, we have this spot. I like this spot. Okay. Which requires this to be the 1 as well. So, right, because I'm dumb. That requires that to be 1 as well, so that's good knowledge. 3 and 2, these are useless. 5 and 1. So one of them has to be a 2. We determined that this could be something, and also this could be something. So it's just going to be it's going to be luck of the draw, I guess. All right, that's a 1. So this has to be a 2, which means this is the Voltorb. Which means this is where we want to click. That's the game. Very nicely done. I'm actually doing pretty well at this. I don't know. Voltorb Flip was something I never played as a kid. Mostly because it infuriated me because I could never do it. So I didn't know what I was doing. Now that I know what I'm doing, I still don't like it because it takes forever. 4 and 2, 4 and 1, 4. So 4 and 1 means that you're good. 4 and 2 means that we have at least 1 2 in that row. This row is clean to click on. And I like that. I like having a 0 Voltorb row because that just tells us where to go. None of those matter because they're all 1s or Voltorbs. 5, 1, and so one of these is a Voltorb. I like my chances with this one. It's a safe row. Alright, so you have 1 Voltorb somewhere. This is a good idea. So 6. So 1, 3 and 3 would give me 6. This is 1 or a Voltorb. Simple enough. So there's no point in clicking on it. 4 and 2 means that there's at least 1, 2 out there somewhere. And it's likely this one. Nope. Unlucky. Unlucky. It was the row of 5. Yep. I didn't do math. I just didn't do math, yeah. If you do the math, you get it. You do the math, you're fine. But you gotta do the math. And just figure it out, man. 3 and 2, this is a safe row. Because it's either Voltorb or 1, so useless. I'm just gonna click buttons at this point. 5 and 1. So we got 2. That leaves 3 on the board. Give me points, which gives me 5. So these are all useless now. 1 are Voltorbs. That is likely a Voltorb. This is unlikely a Voltorb. So there's our 3. What the heck? 6. Oh yeah. So these are 100% Voltorbs or 1s. It's useless. We've already cleared that row. What do we got here? So 7, 1. So we get 2, 7 and 3. So 4 remaining. 4 points remaining somewhere. I'm gonna click this one. I like the idea. That's Voltorb. Of course it's Voltorb. It was the one on the 5 row, wasn't it? No, it was 3. I'm an idiot. I gotta do some math, man. I gotta do math. I gotta stop not doing math and do math. Also, they give me 2 controls this time, which is nice. This is a 2. Okay. So you are either 3s or 1s. You are also either Voltorbs or 1s. You already give me... There's 3 Voltorbs and one of them has to be a 2. This is a dumb row. It's net. There's 2 Voltorbs in this one. So we have 6 spots and a couple monies. So how does this work out? Because it's the 7 and the 4 row. So 7, we have 3 already with 1 Voltorb, which gives us 3. So one of them is a 2, the rest are 1s. One of them is 2, the rest are 1s. The 3 row, 1 is a 2, the rest are 1s or Voltorbs. The 4 row, 1 is a 2. And then the same thing. So it's kind of just pick our pocket. I like the idea of the corner. The other corner was the one I wanted for, probably. Because it's probably a Voltorb 2. Watch. No, that was it. Yeah, mid 2. Alright, drop the 1. No, we didn't drop it on yet. Okay. Well, I am getting no progress. Maybe I should have stuck with the slots. Maybe I should have stuck with the slots. Alright, all these are useless. Jeez. There's the whole board just, like, clean. Well, I don't think I'm going to have a problem just clicking stuff now. That's probably the 2 Voltorbs in the row. 2, 2, and 3, so it has to be that. 6 and 1. Which means you're useless. And I click you and I win. Oh, level 2 is really easy. What's the jump between 2 and 3? They're just ridiculous. It's ridiculous jump levels, man. Alright, we got a control roll again. Fun. Also, let me know what you think about this, because I understand it can be boring. But still, I get that. This is the dead row. Which is 1 or Voltorb. 4 and 2. So, one of these is a 2. 3 and 3. One of those is a 2. I'm going to take my luck with top left. I'm just not lucky with my random guesses. It's what's kicking me. What I should do is just quit at when I know I have stuff. 4 and 2, that means 2. There's another. No, that means they're all useless. 5 and 1, we already have that. 4 and 2, that means I need a 2 somewhere. Probably my safest bet. Sweet. 3 and 4, which means these are all Voltorbs. It's easy. 2 and 3, you're useless. You already have your 2, which means you're useless, which means I have to click here, and I click here. And I win. Simple enough. But now that I'm doing better, we're kind of going. As long as they really give me a control row and I get a guess right, I'm good. 2, 3. Which means 3. I have to get 3. There has to be a 3 in this row somewhere. Which I'm assuming... This makes me think it's right here, but also I'm not sure. There's 2 points and 3 Voltorbs, so this is useless row. Because that is definitely a Voltorb there. But honestly, yeah, this is most likely a Voltorb. And if I take one out from each of those... so this is probably the not Voltorb. Yeah, that's 100% a Voltorb. So all those are Voltorbs. That was the 3. 7, that's 5. And then I add 2, which gives me a useless row. Ones are either Voltorbs. And then I have 4 and 1, which is another useless row. 6 and 2, 5 and 3. Which means that's a very risky one to click on. I kind of feel like that's the right one. So I have to have a 3 somewhere. Wait, no, 4 and 3 means there's 3 Voltorbs, so 2 have to be 2s. So that has to be a Voltorb. Which means this is a... Or is this is a 3. Yeah, and then that's a 2. There's your... No. Because one of them's a... Yeah, right. 6, so 6, 1, 1, 1, and 1, and then that's useless, and that's it. Oh, yeah. I'm skillful and delicious, man, this today. I'm kicking some booty. Voltorb Flip the video game. Imagine, like, you have to put all your money on a Voltorb Flip. It's crazy. So 2, I don't have a control row. I do have a control row. It's just a bad control row. That's true. 1 and 4, so these are all bad too, most likely. So this is probably a safe bet. Yep. That's probably a safe bet. I was wrong. I was very wrong. Oh well. I dropped the level 1 if I lose at 5. Jeez. Jeez, man. I mean, I guess I don't lose that many coins, so that's fine. It's just playing controls and going from there. One of those is important. Yeah. So I either... Okay. So then you have to be the 2. 6, 2, 3. Oh wow. Okay. I got lucky. I'll take it. I'll take luck. Next time I drop the 1, I want to go check the price of those again. Just to see how much I need. Just to be sure. But I think so far we're doing well. 4 and 2, 6 and 1. I have no idea. Let's just click here. Sure. I like this one too. How about this? I'm just randomly clicking slots. I'm being dumb. All right, 5 and 1. So there's 3 here. We're good there. Likely that that's the right one, which means those are all dead. 6 and 2, which means there's 2 Voltorbs, and then either split 3 and 1 or split 2 and 2. So this is likely a Voltorb. Clicked on it because I'm dumb. Yeah, it's a 3 and 2. I dropped the 1. No. Oh, this is a nice control row that has nothing in it whatsoever. But I might as well turn them over. That's fun. Good too. Probably another safe bet. 8, 1, and so I have 2. So this has to be a 3. Yeah, that has to be the 3. And then they're all 1s, so they are Voltorb, so they're useless. So we have 2. So I have a 2 and a 3 and a 1. I like this spot. Sure. 4. So that means this also has to be. Okay, no, this doesn't have to be. But that has to be an important number because it doesn't add up to 5 otherwise. Cool. Very skillful and delicious, I might add. I hope you guys are enjoying this. 11 in this row and no Voltorbs. Wow. You have been graced by the All-Father. Well, that's easy. But once you, like, limit it down to, like, what you need, it's really simple to, like, kind of play this level. Yeah. Really simple. That gives me 5, so one of them has to be a 2. It's likely... It has to be that. No, it don't. What? What? Where did I mess up? I just can't add. I just didn't add. That's what that was. I just didn't add. I added incorrectly. Love to see it. You love to see it, man. Kinda just want to play willy-nilly, but also no. It gives me 3, which gives me another 3, so you're useless. Likely this is a trip spot, so it's not. Luckily, these are my safest 2 options at the moment. Because there's 2 in it, then all of these are useless. And then get to 4. That one. No. What? What? Did I miss something somewhere? No. Yes, I missed the freaking 3 at the bottom. Ah! Why am I so bad at this game? Why are you still watching this video? I have no idea. Those are questions that I need answered. And preferably soon. That's safe. That's not safe, but sure. Yeah. It's only a matter of time before I get the 1 Voltorb on the route. Drop the 1. Alright, let's leave. Yes. Let's check our prizes. I know I've been doing that for 20 minutes. I'm not even close, am I? I need 9,000. I am 1/10 of the way there. I'm sorry, I'm 1/9 of the way there. Jeez. That's gonna be a lot of grinding. I don't know if you guys want to continue watching me do that. Dramosolite, an unidentified fallen object, or TM7. Really depends on what TM7 is. I might have to do a lot of grinding here. Let's click on a random Pokemon. TM7 is Hail. There you go. Just randomly clicked on an ice type and got it. Dramosolite. I don't think I have a drama, whatever that is supposed to be. I'm no funny business here. You're on camera. Hi. I know I'm on camera. Hi. But yeah, I can't believe I just spent a whole episode doing that. It's crazy. Pretty much a whole episode. I really need to go grind too, but honestly, I have no idea where I'm supposed to grind at. There's not going to be a good spot here. I mean, I guess I could fish. Like that would be the best thing. Let me check Magikarp moveset. Hold on. Hold on now. I might have figured out something. I might have figured out something. Magikarp, please. Magikarp. I feel like it's higher than 100 on the list. I'm not seeing it though, but we all know I'm blind if you watched the last episode. It took me like 20 minutes to find a Pokemon on it. I'm looking at the typing now. I'm just looking at what, trying to find water flying. There it is. Magikarp. It's actually 27. It learns via level up, tackle level 15. Which is bad. If memory serves. Because I think they're higher than 15, but I can always check. I can always check. But also, it's going to be me fishing and trying to get a Pokemon. Trying to catch Pokemon. This is going to be ridiculous, man. I need an easier way to grind. I need like cheat codes or something, man. I hate grinding. And I can't just go through with the team. This game is too hard for that. I'm not going to get anything. This game is too hard for me just to go ahead and power through with the team I have. Because I'm not over leveled. I fought everybody. Like, it's good leveling system. It's just not meant for a Nuzlocke, unfortunately. Alright, let's see if this is a Magikarp. It is. What level are you? 12. So it will not learn. They do not know. They do not know tackle. Which is great. Because we can do some shenanigans. By shenanigans, I mean yikes. Pulling a level 1 Pokemon to fight a level like 12 or something. Now, if I remember the cheese, the experience share works like this. So I get extra experience for participating in the battle too. Another Magikarp. As long as it's under level 15, we're okay. Above 15, we have to get the heck out. Other than that, we're just going to be grinding some splashes, man. What does Magikarp give EV-wise? Is it speed? Is it speed EVs? Because that might be nice to know. Drop IVs. IV spread. Magikarp gives 40 base yield. It doesn't tell me. It's not telling me these. Gives you 1 speed EV. I have not looked at Flubber at all. Oh, I clicked off the game. I have not looked at Flubber. What is it called again? I don't even remember what it's called. Nothing. Nothing is. Let me look at your. You have terrible everything. You have 80 attack. Jeez. Oh, I guess they come in different colors. Huh. Oh, no. They're just different updates. Okay. My apologies. They're just different colors. It evolves into Gelin, which is still a grass electric type. But its stats are... It actually has pretty good speed stats, so doing this will actually make it pretty fast and a lot of fun. So I do not mind training up Gelin. You didn't look at what level it evolves. I was right on it and I didn't look up what level it evolves at. What an idiot boy. What an idiot boy. It evolves at level 35. Jeez, man. We're going to be here for a while. Can I go back to... Oop, not that one. Can I go back to 27, which is Magikarp? Thank you. So I need to just make sure I have its moveset. I'd hate to run into one and then completely die doing it. Alright, let's go. Apologies for a grinding episode, but it must happen. Also, it is 30 minutes in, so it probably should end. But I want to see what Flubber gets for levels. It's 40 base experience, so I should get 80 from it if memory serves correctly. Maybe it's 1.5 boost. So the experience share either gives you a 1.5 boost or a few times boost. We'll see. Level 1 beats a level 12. You never thought you'd see it. 68. So it gives 40 base. just a weird percentage. Yeah, that only got me like... That only got me 3 levels, man. Grinding a Magikarp, maybe not the smartest thing in the world. I mean, I think I gotta do it until I get to the point where Flubber is useful. Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. Because Flubber can be really good to grind with, because a lot of the Pokemon out here are ground type or water types. And so I can just make short work of them and get a lot of experience. So with getting speed gain is really good too. I've got to spend some time grinding, I just know it. It's just it's how it's gonna be. I hate to do this all on screen too, but I really need to like do some editing and stuff, and also like I'm kind of at the point where I don't have time. Recording this, I'm in the middle of finals week. I know this is like the week after, so I'm perfectly fine now, but I'm recording this in the middle of finals week because I need to have episodes for next week. So that's what's going on. But I will save. I'll try to, I guess, figure out how to grind real quick. See if I can do any like exploits. I know it's not the best idea to be like, oh, I'm gonna like exploit the game and like and generate candies and stuff. I hate grinding, and also it's a punishment, like for grinding, for not grinding yourself, because you don't get any of that experience gain. You get all just levels, and that's all you're getting. So Pokemon can just get dead really quickly instead of getting experience as it goes through the game. However, I'm perfectly okay with taking that, and also it keeps you content faster. I don't have to like take time and be like, oh guys, I can't upload for a week because I gotta grind. I don't have time to grind. But honestly, I do have 2 episodes now, so I could. What I might do is, you know, come back to it and grind during the middle of the week, and then get back to the 4 episode thing later. Or maybe I'll just do 2 a week now because I have more time to do it. That way, rather than it's like school by this point, school's done. I think my last paper is due on the 17th of December, and this video is for Thursday the 16th. So I'm 100% done with classes at this point. Speaking of that, I'm also going to be going home for Christmas. So there's a likelihood that in this series, like next week, and subsequential, well, maybe not next week, but at the end of the year, beginning of January, you might see a different background, my old background, or something new, because I don't know how the setup's going to work. A lot of things have been rearranged back home, so but I am taking my setup with me, and I will be recording and making content from there. So you won't get you won't miss anything. There might be a day on both sides of it where I'm traveling and I don't have my setup done. So that might be the only difference in days missed. Well, that was just the stream thing. If you're watching just the YouTube side of things, you'll be fine. But if you are watching just the YouTube side of things, please go down below and check out the Invisible Corporations, my other YouTube channel, where I'm currently doing my second full playthrough of Fire Emblem right now. I say second because it's the 3rd set of the series, because we had the base game, we had the Golden Deer story, and now we're doing the Black Eagles, one of the 2 Black Eagles stories. So you can check that out over there, and also go check out Twitch, where you can hang out with me live. I should be live most days of the week, besides obviously the day I'm here, but it might be different too because of the holidays and having a little bit more time, so I might try to do some more streaming, add some more days. But I'll let you know, and if you want to know more, you can always check out the Discord in the description down below, and hit the and hit up Twitter and TikTok, because I'm live on those 2 platforms too, and you can see the content from over there. Actually, if you want to see the content now, go over to Twitch. I'm probably live right now. It's Thursday. Maybe I'm not live right now. Thursday's the day I usually stream here, but I might be live. I don't know. Go check it out if I am. If I'm not, oh well, that sucks. I'll be live tomorrow. Thursdays and Sundays usually my day off on that, but yeah. Also, schedule will be changing soon based on the new schedule for next semester, so that'll likely happen mid-January, so this series will be affected by that. I doubt the upload time is going to be messed up, but I'll let you know. And I've talked for an extra 5 minutes that I need to talk. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll get this grinding taken care of, and I'll catch you next week with the next episode. So until then, my name is Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe, and as always,